What must David Livingstone have thought when he first came upon one of the great wonders of the world, the Victoria Falls? And what would he say now, 150 years later, if he knew they were to be the setting for 8 of the most powerful women on earth to compete for the world's strongest woman trophy? We're going to see 7 events and 8 women, but not the defending champion Jill Mills, who's decided to move into the world of powerlifting. Who's going to succeed her, though, as champion? All this may once have been a novelty, but now it's deadly serious.
This is the 3rd year of the World's Strongest Woman event. It's wide open because this year we've got athletes from track and field, we've got weightlifters, and we've got women who train specifically on these kind of events. All these ingredients add up to a great competition.
Well, flipping tyres has long been a staple of strongman and strongwomen events, and we start this year's World's Strongest Woman Championship with this chap. Now, Jamie, how tough is this?
It's very tough. This tyre's 200 kilograms. The length of the course is 20 metres, so they've got to flip the tyre around 8 times. I've got very big hands and I'm finding it tough to grip this tread, so I'm sure the athletes are going to find it hard too.
Josie Morneau, representing Canada, comes from Winnipeg, dairy farmer, and she's competed in World's Strongest Woman twice before. Next to her, Leanne Blinn from the United States, former powerlifter, and now she's a coach at Arizona State University. Aneta Flojek from Poland is next, gym instructor, and like Blinn, she's also a powerlifter and a former weightlifter as well. And finally, in this first heat, Julie Dunkley, representing Great Britain. She comes from Dartford, finished 7th in the Commonwealth Games shot put, and now she's turning her attention to the sport of bobsleigh.
Get behind the tire.
What a moment for these 4 women. The referee, as always, Dr. Douglas Edmonds. Away we go. World's Strongest Woman is underway, and already Flojek in the middle. The Polish athlete going well. That is Josie Morneau of Canada. She's a little bit behind the other 3 at the moment, and Dunkley and Flojek almost together. There's Leanne Blinn, perhaps a little bit on the short side. You need long levers, and you've got to be very powerful as well for this event. And Flojek is flying. Dunkley in 2nd place for the time being. There she goes. The Pole has got it over the line first. Dunkley in 2nd place. Good time for Flojek, 28.72, and Julie Dunkley 31.09. And Josie Morneau, well, she is the most experienced athlete out there, but she's also the slowest at the moment. Leanne Blinn has finished, and Josie Morneau is really struggling. But a good start for all 4, and especially Aneta Flojek and Julie Dunkley representing Great Britain. And I think the Poles' time may be tough to beat by the other 4.
Did you expect to win?
This is my worst event, but I'm pleased I'm in the lead. Let's see what happens.
Our next 4 getting ready. Jennifer Aylward, the only newcomer in this group, comes from Columbus in Ohio, 5 feet 10 inches tall, and an English teacher. Next to her, Jackie Young, runner-up last year. So our strong woman from Ayrshire, she's really going to go for it this time, that's for sure. And next to her, very experienced, is Heini Koivuniemi from Finland. As you heard John say, she's finished second and third in the last two strong women events. And finally, Anna Rosen from Sweden. She finished fourth last year. A former gladiator and powerlifter. 1.75 m tall, weighs in at 90 kilos.
Get behind the tire.
So the time to beat, 28.72 by Wojciech of Poland. And away we go. Well, I tell you what, Jackie Young, who's second from the far side, has got a lot of work to do already. She's behind Heini Koivuniemi. And there is the American Jennifer Aylward. And look at this, it's the two nearest the camera, Koivuniemi and Anna Rosen, and Rosen just goes into the lead. One more flip should do it now. Who's going to get it? Anna Rosen gets it just ahead of Heini Koivuniemi. And I think they will finish in first and second place overall. Way under 30 seconds, in fact 24.38 by Anna Rosen. That was a cracking start for the Scandinavian countries. Sweden and Finland in first and second place.
That was a great race. Were you watching her?
Yes, I did. I come after you.
And were you watching her?
Yes. And I knew that she's very good with the tire, and I tried to give the balance, the rhythm. And I saw she was behind me in the beginning, and then I saw she's catching me, and I tried to do my best, but I just couldn't get her. You know, she got me, and that's okay.
I feel that I was slow in the start when I came after you. So
Yeah.
I was determined to finish the course, but after that first flip, I could feel the pain. I thought, oh no. I thought, no, she's continue.
Well, she was runner-up last year, but the key question after that first event, how much is that injury going to hamper Jackie Young's challenge this year?
We've got 170 kilograms of weight in the basket. The athletes have to bend down, hold the bar, squeeze and stand up straight, and they have to do this as many times as they can.
From the USA.
So Leanne Blin, the first to attempt the deadlift, 170 kilos. That's 380 pounds plus. And those straps will help with the grip. It's not just the quads that are going to suffer here, it's the lower back, the shoulders, and of course the hands.
Down.
And Douglas Edmonds says down, that counts as one.
Down.
She's not using her legs all that much, but she's got a very strong back.
Down. Good left.
And this is an athlete who's super fit all round. She's a fitness coach and a strength coach in Arizona State University in the USA. Oh, her legs shaking just a little bit. And you can see just how long her arms are there, stretching out on this weight. 5 reps completed. Can she do another one? There is a time limit of 75 seconds. She's well inside that, just shaking a little bit.
55 seconds. Left.
So she's over the 6 reps mark. Great venue for this event. Good crowd watching.
5 seconds to go. Down.
Over the minute mark now, so it's not just those muscles I was talking about that will suffer. Her breathing and her heart will be pumping. One more rep to make 8. She's got it above the knees. Can she lock out? Yes, she can. A good effort, and I think Leanne Blin has had enough. She's run out of time anyway. 8 reps, and that was a very good effort indeed for the American.
150% effort. It was a hard pull, but I wasn't quitting. I wasn't giving up. Time was going to let go before I let go of that bar.
What's happening to your body when you're doing something like that?
It's going, what the heck are you doing to me? It's going through every possible emotion, feeling. It's crazy.
Well, Jennifer Aylward's body decided the whole thing was crazy, and she failed to make 1 repetition. Jose Morneau of Canada did rather better, and she managed 5.
Left.
Well, it's Scotland now and Jackie Young. Well, I have to say that Jackie's put on a wee bit of weight since last year. It looks as though it's muscle weight, and she's looking good. That's already 3 reps completed. A student nurse from Ayrshire. Such a dedicated athlete. And she's going well here. The lead, of course, still Leanne Blin at 8 repetitions.
Down.
And she's got 7. One more to tie with the American. And she does it.
Good left.
Now she's got a chance of going in the lead. Remember, she finished 2nd overall last year. And this looks good. And she needs it. Her first event was quite poor by her standards. Can she get 10? She's got to lock out. She must stand up. I'm not sure she can do it. And certainly the referee has disallowed that one. So she's going to have another attempt. She's well within the time limit. Just take your time, a little breath. And she's already shaking her head. I wonder if the mental strain has got to her as well. No, she's not going to do it, surely. So Jackie Young finishes on 9, but she is in the lead. That was a solid effort from Jackie Young. Well done.
Happy in her?
A bit happier. The only thing is, when you're like kind of one of the first ones to go, you try to beat the person that was on in front of you. Another 5 girls to go, so they'll be thinking I've got 9 to beat. But I suppose after like tyre flip is a better result.
Well, Julie Dunkley hasn't had a huge amount of time to prepare for this competition. So, how will one of Britain's best shot putters cope with this? That looked very easy, and that goes up for number 2. Well, Julie is a tremendous all-rounder. I've commentated on her quite a few times in terms of her shot-putting exploits, but now she's looking at bobsleigh as another challenge. And already she's managed to get into the Great Britain team, so she's going well in that sport as well. And this is another string to her bow. I'm not quite sure what the judge is saying there, but she's all right for number 5. Yes, she is. But it's still Jackie Young of Scotland and Great Britain who's in the lead. Well, the conditions here are so warm. There is a very good chance that with an event like deadlift you could cramp up if you haven't taken on enough fluid. Already she's looking exhausted, and she's only on 6 reps at the moment. Just stretching out as all good athletes do. But let's not forget, there is 170 kilos on that contraption. And Julie's a little bit unsteady. Now, will the judge give her that one? You'll notice she's not wearing any shoes. That gets a better position for the lift. And Julie Dunkley finishes on 7. She's absolutely exhausted. But she's in 3rd place for the time being. Annette Flojcek now. Well, the Pole is only 21 years old. But in her young career, she's managed to win so many weightlifting and powerlifting titles. So I wonder how she'll cope with this. That looks pretty good. Strong legs, and especially a strong lower back as she locks out there for number 4. And I have to say, this is looking easy so far. Very easy, in fact. She cruises through 6 reps and now moves on to 7. Total concentration by Flojcek. And now she ties with Jackie Young on 9. This is looking ominous. And she's in the lead. There's only a couple of lifters after this, and they will be sweating, not because of the heat necessarily, but because of this performance by Annette Flojcek. 25 seconds to go, just a little rest. That's quite applicable in this sort of contest. It wouldn't be in weightlifting, of course. Now, can she get a couple of reps out to finish it off with? Little bend of the legs, then she locks out. That's 12. Well, this is a fabulous performance in her very first World's Strongest Woman contest, going for number 13. And she gets it. And that is the end of time for Annette Flojcek. But boy, oh boy, has she produced a magnificent performance. Well, that is as close as you can get to a weightlifting competition in World's Strongest Woman. And she really has done well.
That was a fantastic achievement. How happy are you with that?
I'm very happy, and I hope to win this event. But I think Anna is very strong.
Well, we'll have to wait for Anna. She won the first event, so she goes last here, and it's Heini Koivuniemi who goes next. Well, Heini, in terms of experience, really has done it all. In powerlifting, in Strongest Woman competitions. Well, she has finished in 2nd and 3rd place in the last 2 years here, and she would dearly love to win it. So 4 reps completed. The primary school teacher. And what a teacher she must be. She never has any trouble with discipline, that's for sure. So determined, thoroughly professional in the way she prepares for these competitions, and now she's got 6. 1 more to tie with Julie Dunkley. Let's not forget that Jackie Young is in 2nd place at the moment, so the Scot has done well, and Haney, well, she has drawn with Julie Dunkley. And can she go ahead of one of Britain's best shot putters? And she's got an unusual technique, gets it above the knees, then locks out as a secondary movement, and she has got 8. Little jerk, leans back, and then tries to lock out. This is every inch an athlete's event. A little bit rugged, but she hasn't been given 9. She finishes on 8, and there's only Anna Rosen to go now. That was a gutsy performance by Heini Koivuniemi of Finland.
So not much fun there.
No, it's not fun. And if you think it is, go and try.
Well, maybe John Inverdale should try this and tell us whether it is fun afterwards. But 170 kilos, no disrespect, John, but it may be beyond you. It's certainly not beyond Anna Rosen. And just waiting for the referee to signal down. And that is number 2.
Wait for the signal. Down.
Well, we heard what Anette Flojcek thought of Anna Rosen. She admires the performances of the Swede. But can the Swede get 13 reps to draw level with the pole? It's an enormous target. Jackie Young in 2nd place on 9. And then, of course, we've got Heini Koivuniemi and Leanne Blin of the United States. They're both on 8. And that is what Rosen was on, but she's got 9 now. Now then, can she get 1 more to go ahead of the Scot? It's going to be tough. Has she been given it? Yes, she has. She's in 2nd place, all on her own. And surely, after having seen that last effort, she can't beat Flojcek now. But she's going to give it a shot. She goes for 11. She's dropped it. So that means Sweden in 2nd place. And unfortunately for Julie Dunkley, she moves down 1 more place. But what a victory it was by Anette Flojcek. 13 reps, unbelievable.
Were you trying there just to get 10 to come 2nd?
Yeah, I know that I've never done 13, so I have to go for 10.
So are you happy with 2nd place?
Yeah, I am.
A bit of tactical nous from the Swede there to secure 7 points in 2nd place, but Flojcek out on her own with 13 repetitions, and it means now it's pretty tight, 3.5 points between the top 3.
This is the log lift. The logs weigh 70 kilograms. That's the equivalent of a fridge. It's got to be lifted above your head as many times as possible, and this is going to test upper body strength, especially shoulders and arms.
Leanne Blin from the United States nearest the camera, and then Julie Dunkley, who's had a pretty good start to this competition, I have to say, and being a shot putter, she has got tremendously powerful arms and shoulders, and legs come into this as well. 11 stone is the weight, 70 kilograms. So imagine lifting an 11 stone person above your head. That is an awesome prospect. Well, each woman has a judge next to them. And this is Leanne Blin, and gets that one, and so does Julie Dunkley. Well done.
Good lift, lift.
It really is an awesome prospect, lifting this weight. But there is extra pressure here. Let's not forget they're on public display. There's a lot at stake here. The title of the world's strongest woman. It's different when you're in a gymnasium, just doing it in front of your mates, that's for sure. And they've got 3 each, that's good. Well, if you're sitting in an armchair at home, just imagine if there's somebody in the room who weighs around about 11 stone or 70 kilos, lifting them above your head. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times for Julie Dunkley. And Blin really is struggling with number 4 at the moment. And Dunkley moves to 5.
Good lift.
Well, Julie Dunkley is a tremendous all-rounder. She's got speed, she's got power, and she's demonstrated that on the slopes of the bobsleigh circuit, where she's representing Great Britain now, and maybe trying to head towards the Olympic Games as a brakewoman in one of Britain's bobsleigh teams. Well, Blin really is struggling, and that is 6 for Julie Dunkley as the time runs out. Good performance once again for the British athlete, for Julie Dunkley.
How good's that going to be compared to the rest, do you think?
To the rest of the other girls, I'm not sure. I think Annetta will win this one. She told me she's done 10 reps in training, so that's pretty good.
The mind game's going on even at this early stage. Jennifer Aylward, though, struggling big time. Just 1 repetition for the American, and the same as well for the Canadian. Jose Morneau, just 1.
Jackie Young nearest the camera. Heini Koivuniemi from Finland on the far side.
Left.
And away we go. What a target Julie Dunkley has set. 6 repetitions. And after Jackie and Heini have had their attempts, the top 2 in the competition so far, Floycek and Anna Rosen, will have their turn. But for the time being, we're watching Heini Koivuniemi, one of the most experienced women in this competition, and Jackie just looking a bit unsteady there. Now the judge gives her that rep. She's got 3 now. Koivuniemi rolls it up her chest and pushes. She gets number 4, and so does Jackie Young. Good effort. Well, Jackie really came on strongly last year to take 2nd place in the second half of the competition. You just get the feeling that if either Heini or Jackie are going to take this title, they've got to make their move here. 1 more rep to draw level with Julie Dunkley. Come on, Jackie, a big push. Oh, she's lost it. Heini's just taking her time. A 2-movement lift up to the chest. Drives up with the legs. And she's got it. So Koivuniemi level with Dunkley. Jackie Young looks absolutely exhausted, and she's finished. Great effort for Finland. Top of the table with Julie Dunkley. And Jackie Young finishes, for the time being, let me emphasize that, in 3rd place. Annetta Floycek nearest the camera, and Anna Rosen on the far side, the overall leader, but only by a single point from the pole. And Floycek, she's such an accomplished weightlifter. Never mind a strong woman. Anna Rosen, a lot of power in those arms and legs, and that looked pretty easy.
Good lift.
Contrast the techniques. Anna Rosen, just had a camera there, almost just pushing the weight up and locking out with her arms. Let's watch this one. Little push, locks it out, and lots of bruises on those arms from some of the previous events, but watch the drive up. Look at that, hardly using the arms at all. It's all legs. Rosen struggling a wee bit. And Floycek on 4 and now 5. That is superb. Straight up to the chest. And gets 6. Now she's drawn level with Koivuniemi and Julie Dunkley. And Rosen is still struggling to try and get 6, and Floycek has gone in the lead. Poland in the lead, and if it stays like this, we're going to have a new overall lead, and she's got number 8 as well. Anna Rosen is really struggling here. She's attempted that 6th lift about 3 times, fails it eventually, and Netta Floycek has done it. She's won it. Anna Rosen finishes equal 4th with Jackie Young, and Julie Dunkley equal 2nd.
Did she know how Anna was getting on next door to her?
I was worried that she was a bit quicker at the beginning, so I sped up. It's pretty tough. It's hot here and difficult to breathe. I did okay though.
Well, there's okay and there's okay, and that's very okay for Anna Wojcik. 8 repetitions, giving her 8 points, and it means that she is now leading after 3 events.
For those of you at home that watch The World's Strongest Man, you'll be familiar with the stones. This is the same kind of event, but instead of loading stones, we're loading steel boxes, ranging from 55 kilograms to 70 to 80 to this monster of 95 kilograms. And for any of you ladies that want to try this at home, lift a 15.5 stone guy onto the roof of your car. Go on, give it a go.
Well, just remember it was Jamie Reeves who said that, not me. And now it's Leanne Blin on the right-hand side up against Jackie Young. Leanne certainly in need of big points. And Jackie Young, this is where she came on strong last year. And let's not forget, she finished runner-up to the champion, Jill Mills, who's not here this year. The first one weighing in at 55 kilos, away we go. 110 pounds, and Jackie made it look so light. The second one, a little bit of a problem there. The first time for Jackie, 70 kilos. Over 150 pounds. Now, Leanne's on the short side. Certainly a good 3 inches shorter than Jackie, so having a bit of a problem. And Jackie is absolutely flying. Now, can she get 95 kilos, over 200 pounds up on that plinth? Yes, she can. Superb by Jackie Young, 27.62. That is a fantastic time, especially when you take into account the weight of that last block, 95 kilos. And that is the block that lies in wait for Leanne. But she's got to get this one up first, and she's all over the place. And Jackie Young, just a spectator at the moment. And that is going to be a huge time to beat for everybody else. Well, you can't say that Leanne Blin is not a trier. But she really is struggling. You've got to get that block much, much higher on the chest. There's no way she's going to get it up from there. So her score will count as 2 blocks, but Jackie Young completed all 4 in a very fast time.
Well, that's given the rest something to think about, hasn't it?
I know. I'm quite pleased with that event. These kind of events are actually more my kind of type of event, like the strength events like that. I knew I'd have been good at this one. I was good at that last year, and I knew I still had the strength to do it again this year.
Well, things still not going well for the North Americans. Jose Morneau lifting just 2 in 29.59, and Jennifer Aylward 2 in 19.12 seconds.
Well, the Boma, or the meeting place, right on the banks of the Zambezi, absolutely packed for this event. And Julie Dunkley's got a real chance to impress now, and she's alongside Heini Koivuniemi. Douglas Edmonds sat in the background, and he and Jamie Reeves have devised all of these events for these strong women. So here we go, the leading time, 27.62 by Jackie Young, and Heini is just in the lead. Julie needs a good score here, just finding those blocks a little bit awkward, but that was the 70 kilogram block, up and away. And now she's catching Koivuniemi. She's just got to roll that up onto her chest, and that she's finding very awkward. And so is Koivuniemi. And Koivuniemi gets it up. So she's gone ahead of Julie Dunkley. If they don't get the 4th block up, the time taken to get the 3rd up on top of those drums will count. Look at the determination on the Finn's face. She can't quite negotiate that square block. And Julie is absolutely exhausted. She's gone. And Heini is giving it everything. That is heavy, believe me, and that just shows you how well Jackie Young did. Julie, absolutely flat out. I have actually seen her do the splits before. Now she's cheering on Heini, but she can't quite get it. She's got to push those arms up, but it comes crashing to the ground. A few seconds left, but they are done. They're finished. And so Jackie Young is still in the lead. 27.62. Can anybody beat that? Anna Rosen on the left. Aneta Wojcik of Poland, the overall leader after the last event. 2.5 points ahead of Rosen. And this really is a head-to-head. It could have a bearing on who becomes champion eventually. 4th last year was Anna Rosen, and the newcomer Flojec has really set this competition alight. Away we go. That was easy, 50 kilos. Both of them flying. Rosen the taller of the two. That could be an advantage. And Rosen has really stolen a march here. On number 4, but 95 kilos is a massive weight. Up on the chest, and it's up! Oh my goodness, that was fabulous. Anna Rosen has blown the time set by Jackie Young apart. He's certainly in the lead, but Jackie Young will finish in 2nd place now. Flojec can't quite manage that. Julie Dunkley's going to finish in around about 5th place. Flojec's almost got it, and she's got it now. Just outside 42 seconds, but what a finish by Anna Rosen, who certainly closed the gap on the overall leader.
You were running.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
It was almost too easy for you.
Yeah, it looks like that, but I was very full of adrenaline, and I know Anita is very fast and very strong in this, so I thought I gotta get it all here.
Because you maybe were disappointed this morning.
Yes, I was. So thinking now or never.
But how happy are you with that?
Yes.
That happy?
Yeah.
You were very brave to get the 4th one up. Tell us about the 4th one.
I found it really tough. It's my first time at this event, and I haven't really learnt the correct technique.
So there's confirmation of Rosen's victory, and well done Jackie Young, back in contention and looking in the form that she was 12 months ago. But it means there's just half a point separating the top 2.
This is the squat. It's another powerlifting exercise, but this time the athletes take the weight on the back of the neck. After that, they bend the knees and go down until the upper thighs are parallel with the floor. Then it's a big drive with the legs, pushing the hips forward and the head coming back until they steady rate. It's most repetitions wins, and this is with double body weight, hence Matilda and Frida.
From the USA, Leanne Blinn.
Here goes Leanne Blinn. And a fantastic crowd here to watch the squat lift. 175 kilos. And that's just a tad short of 400 pounds, 27.5 stone. Imagine lifting 3 9-stone individuals. Not once, but many times. And as time goes on, she's going to start puffing and blowing a little bit. Great gulps of oxygen every time she lifts. And those knees wrapped very tightly indeed to protect the knee joint. That's so important when you're squatting. Well, the fitness instructor from the University of Arizona is going well here. And fitness is what this event is all about, not just strength as well. Now she's beginning to blow a bit. 12 reps, that's excellent. Douglas Edmonds, the referee. And this bit of apparatus designed and built by Jamie Reeves. A lot of thought and innovation has gone into this event. And the two ladies on the back there looking very calm, cool and collected. And this is good. 16 reps altogether by the American, and she's run out of time. But what a performance. That is Leanne's best performance so far, I'm sure. Wants to get those wraps off as quickly as she can. They're wrapped so tightly around the knee. But what a good performance by Leanne Blinn. And that, again, I think, is going to be tough to beat by anybody else.
16 is a very tough target for anybody else. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. Some good girls left to go after me. Aneta, Anna. I think they could be pretty close. Hopefully, not over 16, but I think they could be pretty close.
Well, poor old Jennifer Aylward's wretched competition continues. Not a single squat lift for the American. Jose Morneau finding the going tough, as you can see from that face, but she managed 5. And then we had the 2 British contestants. Julie Dunkley, she managed 9, and she was followed by Jackie Young, last year's runner-up, and going better now. She managed 9 as well.
From Finland.
So Britain's
Heini
representatives,
Koivuniemi.
Julie and Jackie, tied on 9 reps each. I think they'll be disappointed with that, but now it's the turn of Heini Koivuniemi. Now, last year, the squat was a definite weakness. She's not really what you might call the perfect shape for a squatter.
Take the weight.
She's tall, she's quite lean.
Stands out.
I wonder
Squat.
if she's made any improvements this time.
Good left.
That looks
Squat.
pretty good.
Now wait for it. Good
She's
left.
wearing a
Squat.
super suit. That's very, very thickly woven lycra to support the lower back.
Good left.
Big wraps
Squat.
on the knees. She's even got ankle supports
Good
as
left.
well,
Squat.
and got 5.
Good left.
And remember, Julie and Jackie's total was 9. She's heading towards that now. And let's watch her breathing as well. A big gulp of air in and then out. That's perfect, and she has drawn level with the Britons, and she's gone ahead of them. This is a massive improvement by the Finn from what we expected. And she's now heading towards the target of Leanne Blinn. And one of the helpers there is saying, "Are you finished?" And she says, "No, I want to carry on." This is very impressive from Heini. 15, and she gets it. I think she's had enough. She wants the stands, push back in, and 15 reps is good for second place for the time being. Such an improvement from last year. That was superb by Heini Koivuniemi.
So you fell 1 short. Are you disappointed or are you really pleased?
Where I placed last year, I did 1 rep, now 15. So I'm very pleased. But you know, I can't hear anything. There's a huge pressure in my head. I just see stars and can't hear properly.
From Sweden.
Anna Rosen of Sweden has to follow that. Only 1 more competitor to go after this, and that is the overall leader, Wojciech from Poland.
Take the
So
weight.
what can Anna Rosen do?
Stands out.
Former competitive
Squat.
powerlifter, so she knows her way around this sort of
Good
exercise.
left. Squat.
2
Good left.
given,
Squat.
and looks pretty comfortable.
Now wait for the signal. Good left.
And Douglas
Squat.
Edmonds just saying, wait for the signal, don't go down too soon.
Good left.
That's 6.
Squat.
Well, she's only half a point behind the overall leader at the moment, so needs a particularly good effort here. Leanne Blinn, the American, leads on 16. Koivuniemi, 15. And then some way down is Julie Dunkley and Jackie Young on 9. And that total has been surpassed. And now Rosen has got 13. This to draw level with Koivuniemi, and she's done it. Good performance by the Swedes. This to draw level with the leader, and she's got that as well. Superb. 1 more. Oh, she's lost it. She just lost it on the last lift. She needed to go into the lead. So she's drawn level with Blinn of the United States, and we've got 2 women at the moment who are in first place. Just 1 competitor to go.
So you're equal. How do you think?
Yeah, we'll see now. Wait and see. I think she's going to go for 100.
From
Well, that's super confidence from Anna Rosen on what Wojciech is capable of. And I must say, she looked very relaxed here. But in terms of Olympic weightlifting and powerlifting, so many titles have been won by Aneta over her young life. She's been a competitive lifter since she was 16. She's not got massive legs, but look at the power.
Good left. Squat.
Well, I'm not sure about 100, but 16 would seem to be a reasonable target. That is the lead at the moment.
Good left. Squat.
Just half a point ahead of Anna Rosen overall before this event. If she wins this, she's going to extend that lead.
Good left.
And that's equal with Dunkley and Young, and passed easily.
Good left. Squat.
Going well.
Good left.
This looks
Squat.
ominous, I have to say.
Good left. Squat.
Absolutely strict judging.
Good left, squat.
15, one more to draw level, and she's got it. One more to go into the lead, and she gets that as well. That is superb, and she carries on. I wonder if anybody's told her she's winning, and she's won. Over 20. Now she begins to blow and puff just a little bit, but who can blame her? She says that's enough. She just wanted to put on a bit of a show. And could we be looking at the champion? We'll have to wait and see. There's still a couple of events to go. But that was a massive effort by Aneta Flojcik, and she now goes at least 2 points ahead of everybody else.
Why did you not stop at 17? What was the point of going on?
I wasn't sure how many reps I'd done, but it's better to do too many than not enough.
Well, she was obviously so much in the zone, so focused on what she was doing, that she remained oblivious to the previous scores. But here's the score to concern her most. 2 points between the top two.
Next up, it's the yoke race. It's all about leg strength, but it's a fine line between speed and balance. The length of the course is 25 metres and the yoke weighs 220 kilograms. That's about the same weight as this fella here. And by the way, the loser gets thrown in. Only joking.
Take your position.
So here goes Jackie Young.
Lift.
Well, she's only got 2 events to prove herself here and move up from 4th place. But she is a long way behind Koivuniemi, Rosen and Flojcik. So here goes the lass from Ayrshire. Oh, she's struggling a wee bit just before the 10-metre mark. You can see how unsteady she looks at the moment. That yoke is wobbling backwards and forwards. And over 200 kilos, that's 440 pounds plus. Well, she's just started again, but the wobbling cages are giving her all sorts of problems. And now, just shaking out her left foot there, her left leg. Touch of cramp perhaps in these very hot conditions, and just feeling her Achilles tendon. Ooh, if that hurts, she really ought to call it a day. She's putting a lot of weight on her right leg, but I think she's finished. And Jackie Young has got a problem, there's no doubt about that. The next stop surely has got to be the physio's tent. And here comes the team doctor. He's going to take a close look at that Achilles tendon. I wonder if Jackie's campaign is over. Meanwhile, Heini Koivuniemi on the start line, smiling at the moment. I'm not sure she'll be smiling once that massive weight is on her shoulders.
Lift.
And here goes the 3rd placed athlete at the moment, just one more event to go. And again, looking very neat and tidy. Small steps, but quick steps, that's important. Heavily wrapped, heavily supported by that belt around the midriff. And she's going to finish this, no doubt about that. Heini Koivuniemi, 23.78, that is fabulous by the Finn. But will it be enough to win this event with only one more event to go? We'll have to wait and see.
Well, Jennifer Aylward battling on, and she managed 19.62 metres before it became too much for her. For Morneau of Canada, 54.22 to complete the course. But a fair bit quicker than that, Blinn of the USA, 33.62.
Well, Jamie Reeves, of course, compared this apparatus to about the same weight as one of those giant crocodiles that we saw earlier. I hate to say it, Julie, but if you want to win this, you've got to make it snappy, so let's go. Julie Dunkley, we know she's very fast over the ground without this weight. She's a good sprinter. She drives across the shot put circle with such speed, and this is quick. She's going down the course like a demon, and that is great. 15.66. Oh, she's got into the lead for the first time in World's Strongest Woman. A little handstand to celebrate. Can she hang on to the lead and take maximum points? I hope so.
How about that?
Oh, I'm well impressed with that. Really happy.
What was the hardest bit about it?
It's really unstable, so you have to really work hard in your stomach to keep stable, otherwise it's just going to drop.
Great performance by Julie Dunkley. Now it's the turn of Anna Rosen. The battle for the top spot goes on between Rosen and Flojcik, who's yet to go.
Lift.
Just 2 points separating the top 2 strong women. But can anybody beat the time by Julie Dunkley? Anna Rosen, perhaps the tallest of our competitors, that may be a disadvantage, but she's handling it okay at the moment, over 10 metres. She goes past the mark, set down by Jackie Young, poor old Jackie, who's still in the physiotherapy tent, and Anna Rosen surely is going to finish. It's much, much slower than Julie Dunkley, but I think she's gone into second place. 22.53 for the Swede, and that surely is good enough for big points yet again.
From Poland,
Aneta Flojcek, our overall leader. Well, it would certainly do her prospects of becoming the world's strongest woman the power of good if she can win this one. But all power to Julie Dunkley for setting that very, very quick time of 15.66. So this is a big one for Aneta Flojcek. Here we go. Oh, she's going quickly. This looks good by Aneta Flojcek. And the Poles, remember, have done so well in both the men's and women's competitions. Oh, she's down! And that surely means victory now for Julie Dunkley. But I think Flojcek may gain second place. Yes, she does. Almost topples over. But it is a first victory for Julie Dunkley of Great Britain.
What a tremendous result there for the shot putter from Dartford in Kent, emphatically better than the rest of the field. And what it means with just one event to go is that it's a two-horse race for the biggest crown of all, but it's competitive behind.
How far or how fast could you walk carrying 21 stones? That's what's next up for the girls. 10.5 stones in each hand for 50 metres.
Representing Great Britain,
Julie Dunkley on the far side. What a World's Strongest Woman competition she's had for the very first time, and guaranteed a fourth place, but after the third place currently held by Heini Koivuniemi of Finland. It's got to be a massive effort from Julie Dunkley.
Get ready.
Koivuniemi pretty good at this sort of event as well. Now then, Dunkley's got to stay with the fin. Blowing hard, shoulders sloping forwards. You've got to keep the hips high as well, otherwise you just buckle, and that foot has just got to go over the line, and Heini's just got the lead at the moment. Now Julie's got to beat this woman if she wants to get on the rostrum at the end, but Julie has dropped it just where she didn't want to. Heini Koivuniemi is guaranteed a place on the rostrum, which one we don't know yet, and Julie Dunkley I think will finish overall in fourth place. It doesn't matter about the last heat. Heini's time, 25.97.
So it was the big battle for third place and you won it.
Thank you.
You had to beat her, didn't you? Were you looking at her at any stage?
Yeah, I was looking at her all the time, and she was too fast, and I was thinking, you could slow down a little bit. I didn't mean that you could drop the weights. So when I heard that she dropped them, I knew that, I'm going to be the third.
Were you trying to go almost too fast on the
Yeah, I
second leg?
turned and I said I was just a little bit behind, and I thought, right, let's sprint down there. But my poor hand gave out. Oh no. Poor hand. Next year.
Yeah.
Well done to both of them, but now the battle for top spot begins. Anna Rosen has got to win this event and beat Aneta Flojcek by at least 4 places if this young Pole is not to lift the title for the very first time. It's a packed audience, including all the local dignitaries here. And what a climax we hope we're going to get. Can Anna Rosen lift the title in this last event? Can Aneta, nearest the camera, hold on?
Ready.
The time to beat, 25.97 by Koivuniemi, and look at Flojcek go! This young 21-year-old has been an absolute revelation. A little touch beyond the line, all that is required. Anna Rosen's got all the work to do. Aneta Flojcek is coming away. So young, so brave, and so strong. She's going to win it by a mile. That is her 4th victory in the final of World's Strongest Woman this year, and she's done it at the very first attempt. There is Boguslav, her coach, absolutely delighted. Anna Rosen, a worthy runner-up, but what a champion.
How much does it mean to you to be World's Strongest Woman?
Bardzo, bardzo, bardzo się cieszę. I am extremely happy as I'm the youngest competitor here. It's my first year doing this. The others have been competing for many more years. So for me it's a great achievement.
Naprawdę bardzo się cieszę.
Is this the best day of your life?
Yes,
Myślę, że
it's
tak.
the best.
I think Aneta really deserved these competitions. She's very strong, so I'm happy anyway.
Well, an injury sustained in the yoke event meant that Jackie Young sat out the Farmers Walk. Julie Dunkley perhaps disappointed, but she undoubtedly will be back in the future, as will Floycek, champion at the first time of asking.
Making the presentations is the Mayor of Livingston, the local town, of course, named after the great explorer. And third place goes to Heini Koivuniemi of Finland. I wonder how many more times we'll see her in this level of competition. Anna Rosen of Sweden moves up from fourth place last year to runner-up spot this time, but behind a brilliant champion. A young 21-year-old becomes the world's strongest woman. Aneta Floycek of Poland. And let's not forget, Poland won the men's title as well. And how many more years can we see such brilliant performances as we've seen from Aneta? 4 individual victories. Julie Dunkley, of course, finished in fourth place. But what a champion. She did it superbly.